goes on. Let's get started. Personal daily yoga practice. The most important aspects of daily practice is that itself, daily practice. Start off with a short forward fold. Feel some space between the vertebrae and the neck and the back. Yesterday I started having a little crick in my neck. After playing around with things yesterday, I found one of the most effective things was to basically do a forward fold, so you can decompress the spine, space out the vertebrae, and then do a little subtle shaking. Try and get all the various parts and pieces into the right spot. And everything feeling pretty nice and open today. Still feeling a little bit of sensation on the back of the neck there. But just like Trump, life goes on, right? And so today's the 9th, so face towards the left. Even though it looks like I'm towards the right on the camera. And start the timer. 3 minutes. There we go. And even though the back had good spacing on it, the low back does not feel like it is in the right spot. So stuff is gonna have to slide around a little bit. Vertebrae discs, whatever else is in there, needs to slowly slide into the right spot before I can accentuate this stretch. So most of the sensation right now is on the low back and waiting for the vertebrae to slide into place. But I am lifting my head up, which is something it's not easy for me to get yesterday because of my neck. But be careful. So about 2 minutes left. Just relax, loosen the pose. Feel where you feel sensation in the body. So I feel a lot of the weight or the pressure on my wrist or the force of the earth on the palm of my hand. So sensation in the wrist, the forearm a little bit, and then in the low back. You can wiggle the pelvis a little bit, use the back muscles to wiggle the pelvis, and feel those back muscles right at the top of the pelvis. You can flex those back muscles right at the top of the pelvis, and you're good to go. You can accentuate the stretch a little more. Again, just relax and breathe into the stretch. Feel that sensation. Kind of equal parts on the forearm, close to the wrist, and the lower back. And with a little bit of a twinge in the neck. Find your sensation for your body. Just feel that stretch. That's the neck, but the back is still good. Just relax as best as you can in the pose. And that is 3 minutes of that. Clear that out. Let the wrists relax for just a moment. Pull this down a little further out of frame. So next up, scorpion pose. Alright, there we go. Elbows under the shoulders, comfortably placed. Hands nice and comfortable so the weights can transfer into the elbows. The 11th, so start with the left leg first. Find some balance. Maybe. There we go. And then find the pose. See, your neck is definitely feeling a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday I was looking down. Whereas today, well, concentrate, keep balance. But today I can look up. And yeah, just relax. It's that easy, right? Just relax. Come on. Whatever you do with the pose, have some fun with it. It's not worth it if you're not having any fun. Focus, concentrate. Oh. Boo. Let's try it again. Almost. Maybe. There we go. A little bit of balance. There we go. Yeah, talking can be a little bit distracting during this pose. If it distracts from balance, that's not good. If it distracts from focusing on how much effort I'm putting into it, that could be a good thing. So just keep the balance. Keep your focus. There we go. Now I feel the biceps. And it's that. Alright. That's that for today. So, those are my 2 back bends. Next up, the real forward fold. So stand up. And fold over. Start the timer. Just like the beginning of the practice, this time we're going to hold it for the full 3 minutes. Straighten the legs, feel the space between the vertebrae. Allow the back and neck muscles to relax. You might have little pulses on various muscles. Try to get your big toes together. Swap the arms just a little bit and put my hands under my feet. And you can do whatever you like that feels good on your back. Stretch from side to side just a little bit and slowly. But you'd like to have 0 effort with the spine and the neck. Really let everything stretch out. Get everything in the right spot as best as you can. So decompress the spine, fill some space. And get those feet, or the hands under the feet. So yeah, the further the hands are under the feet, the better. Reminded of the guys I practice with yoga on the weekend. And of course, whenever you take a class, the instructors dutifully tell you that yoga is not a competition. But of course, to my friend, I said, "Oh, yoga is always a competition." It's a friendly competition of who can respect their body the most. And different people can respect their body in different amounts. It takes a lot of time and effort to get into certain positions.
So respect that. If you're not there yet, awesome. Have fun with it. Just relax, continue to breathe. Engage the quads, straighten the knees. And that's that. Alright, next up, some sort of hamstring stretch. So I will do Janushirasana today. Left leg first. Start the timer. This is the way I'm doing it today is going to be a zero effort pose, or as close to zero effort as possible. Just trying to relax all the muscles. So oddly enough, I feel just a hair, not literally hair, but I feel just a little bit of sensation on the back muscles that attach the pelvis. You've got a left side and a right side of that. So the left side of the back muscle that attaches the pelvis, a little bit of sensation on that, which is interesting. Don't know if I feel that. Again, try to completely relax. Sometimes when you completely relax, it takes the stretch a little bit too far, and so you have to stop your relaxation a little bit, so you can pull back just a hair and wait for the muscle to open. So the hamstring right now is the limiting factor, and I have to use a little bit of effort to keep myself from going too far into the pose, because the hamstring says you can only go so far. And you honor and respect the body. Relax the neck, relax the back as much as you can, relax the calf if you can. Another minute, not 2 seconds. Relax, feel some hamstring, hip, wherever you feel it. Down, put effort into it, but I don't want to put effort into it. With the body there through gravity. Just my leg. Pose. If you learn to focus on the sensation, as you focus your effort, concentrate on the sensation, actually the sensation is heightened anymore, which allows stretch further. That can stay on almost naturally, almost can do without effort. All right, 3 minutes that side. So, other side. Relax. Janushirasana with your right leg forward. Do it on the left leg. 3-minute timer. And start. Right hand just above the kneecap, right at the tip of the right quad, using the quad muscle as much. And then on the side to help keep the leg upright instead of falling over to the side. You can use the right hand to keep the legs up. And 0 effort, so relax the neck and the back. Use the arms and hands to control the leg as you relax the leg muscles. So it feels a lot more open the other side. A lot. But that's apparently normal for me. So my right side can usually go down for this particular stretch. So relax, release, feel the stretch. Feel some hamstring, about midway in the hamstring. Sure, it's the entire hamstring. From the connection to the knee, through the under portion, the hip. And I can just barely feel the carpet with the top of my head. Shows that yes, this side is looser than the other side. Relax, feel the pulse, feel the sensation of the body. Again, we're maximum the sensation. Bring that sensation, bring that focus and attention to your consciousness. And feel it. Usually as you feel that maximum, it will start to lessen, allowing you to go a little bit further in the pose. But the trick to doing that is finding an angle, a part, a position that you can hold indefinitely. So it's not too far, and you're going to have to pull back in a few seconds. It's that sweet spot where you can just hold it as long as you want. You feel the sensation in the mind. And as you hold it in that indefinite position, the sensation begins to lessen. And then the sensation lessens, you can go just a little bit further. That's 3 minutes on that side. Clear that out. Next up, wide splits. So, take the feet out wide, get the feet in frame. Not quite. There we go. Find your position on wide splits, right? So maybe you're at 90 degrees or so, around 90, and you just have to chill out like that. Eventually you get to the point where you don't feel stretch until you kind of get onto the floor, which is what you're trying to do. Get all of the body into the right spot, and start the timer, 3 minutes, and relax again. Feel the sensation on the body. There are certain parts of the body that have sensation, and just relax. You might pulse the muscles around or next to the muscles that are being stretched. You might even try to pulse the muscles that are being stretched ever so lightly. Just feel what it's like in this point. Give the body some cues that, hey, yeah, we're stretched at max, but we also need to be able to pulse those muscles so that we can extend those muscles. And relax, release, make a pillow. Neck is a little bit of a limiting factor right now. Put my stretch on the inner thigh. Feel a lot of force, pressure on the heel, the earth pressing into the heel. Because as the muscles are stretching, right, the muscles are trying to bring the legs closed, and the heels are stopping that against the earth. Just relax, maybe put a little bit more. So when I sit up like this, it's actually putting a little bit more weight or force onto the pelvis. So try to get the pelvis a little bit further down. And just relax. You get a minute, more or less. Rotate the pelvis a little bit. See what that feels like. Try to accentuate the stretch a little more. Balance out the body, both sides. So flip the arms if you had the arms a certain way. And relax and release. If the mind starts to wander, just start to count the breaths. As soon as you start to focus on that, bring your awareness back to these sensations in the body. So yeah, feel those muscles that are stretching. And again, if you feel a nice, good stretch, nice and deep, you might start to pulse the muscles around it. And give yourself just a little bit of a smile. Allow yourself to relax. No matter where you are in the stretch, let yourself have that nice little confident smile. Because you are respecting your body. And that's 3 minutes. Alright, so now 3 minutes for playing with handstands. Fun stuff. Alright, so I like to start from kind of a wide splits pose. Hands like you're going to grab the top of a parallel bar. Then open up the fingers, and you want the hands about shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider, maybe a little less, bent elbows. Find a weight, balance, press into the hands. There you go. Bring this up. And then the fun part. Let the fun begin, right? So, make sure those hands are under the shoulders, and start to feel the weight of the earth on your hands. Then feel the effort transfer from legs and hips to keep you up to your hands and shoulders, taking the weight. Also, when you first start to do this, you probably feel a lot of core work. Feel a lot of effort and sensation in the core. I don't feel that so much anymore. I feel mostly in the shoulders. And one of the more challenging things that takes a lot of effort is to just hover the feet. Because you're not stacking the bones at all, or at least it's like you're just trying to start up, like you're a baby just learning to stand up, and you've got everything bent and nothing's really stacked, and it takes a lot of effort, but it's good effort because then the body learns, oh hey, yeah, these muscles need to fire like this, and that takes a lot of effort. And then once you start to get better at it, you can start to kind of push through that into a place where you're stacked. So maybe, there we go, look at that. Because once you get stacked, it takes less effort. But until you get the balance down from your high effort pose, you're not going to be able to do that. Or at least not as easily. So, a great place to start is just hovering the feet and feel how much effort that takes to hover the feet for longer and longer periods, so that your body can learn which muscles need to fire, provide effort to maintain balance. Thanks ever so much for watching. This has been my personal practice for today.